Hi everybody, Kimberly Schmidt with Compass here, your San Diego real estate expert. I just did an interview with Realtor.com about how to generate a bidding war for your property before you even hit the market. And of course, one of the main things we talked about was your preparation as a seller. When I meet with sellers, we go through and we generate a punch list, and it's a list of, okay, these are the high priority items, things that I think you should be working on to get your house ready. Once that happens, we are working in tandem to have a launch timeline and strategy put together. We have professional media, it's the videography, the photography, maybe staging has happened. And we're coming to our launch date with a really solid plan in place. And when we say launch date, what does that mean? It does not always mean going directly in the MLS. It could mean that we are doing a Compass private exclusive listing where it is marketed inside the brokerage. And clients do this for a number of reasons. It could be for privacy reasons. It could be that, they don't want a lot of photographs online, or they're not quite ready yet to have a lot of people showing their house. We can do a coming soon status where we're generating buzz around your property before we are publicly being marketed in the MLS. And when we come to market, we are doing so at a price that has been very thoughtfully considered. So I usually tell sellers, you can negotiate from a position of strength, or you can negotiate from a weaker position. A position of strength is maybe you're not even publicly on the market yet, or you are for just a few days and you have multiple offers. A weaker position is you've been on the market for 90 days with no offers. And one of the main reasons you're going to have one of those two positions is, what did you price your house at? And so really drilling down into that data, I do that multiple times over and over again. We're checking the data and being very mindful about your pricing. That can get you, there might be people who say, you know what, I don't want you to take this home to market. Here's 10,000 above list price, 20,000 above list price. Don't go with anyone else, just go with me. So we can generate a lot of interest and buzz before we're even publicly marketing your property. One thing I mentioned to Realtor.com, and I say this all of the time, in real estate, there is seriously no substitute for experience. This is an industry where you learn by doing. You learn and make mistakes over the years. You learn from them. You try never to do those things again. When you have sold hundreds of homes, as I have, as other agents have, you've worked with hundreds of agents. So using that agent network, as long as we are in compliance with MLS, local MLS regulations, I can often say, oh, I know these 3 agents work in this area. I'm going to reach out to them and see if they have a buyer for my listing. It is incredible in San Diego how many deals are happening off market. And really pay attention to that. Deals are happening off market. So when you're choosing an agent, you want somebody who knows people. You want somebody who has sold a lot of homes. You want somebody who has a strategy in place. All of those things matter. And if we can be very careful and mindful about how we do things, it is not uncommon for us to generate a lot of interest before your home is launched in the MLS, or if it even has to be launched in the MLS. There's more information in the article, and a link also to the article on Realtor.com. Take a look. I'm Kimberly Schmidt with Compass, your San Diego real estate expert. See you next time.